Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome back to my channel, AC Shaman TV. First, I'd like to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel. Your support is so greatly appreciated. And if you're new, welcome and don't forget to subscribe. So this reading is the general reading for the month of July. And as it is a general reading, it's not going to resonate for everyone. So please do check out your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign, as you may find that in watching all of them, you will put the pieces of the puzzle together and the reading will make even more sense to you and give you more clarity. So before we get started, I'm going to pull a card for the collective for the month of July. So let's see what the guidance and messages are for the month of July for the collective. What is the guidance and messages for the collective for the month of July 2020? 2020. Guidance and messages for the collective July 2020. Okay. We have Chameleon. And it says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So this is about allowing for yourself to take a step back and not allow yourself to try to maneuver or manipulate whatever situation is going on for you right now. Because maybe in stepping back and letting go, you may see certain things unravel, certain things that will redirect the course of your life or your situation. And so trying to control it may keep you from moving forward. So allow yourself to let go, step back, and be the observer. Be the observer so that way you know what next step to take, what next path you need to go down. Because if you're trying to hold on tight to some particular thing, you may stop yourself from actually encountering something beautiful. This situation that you may want to try to hold on to may not be where you should be. And so allow yourself to let go and be open and be ready to continue your journey, maybe down a different path. The situation for you may be a blessing in disguise. So don't try to hold on to it, but allow it to unfold in its own way and be the observer. So without further ado, let's get started with the rest of the reading. Hello, Virgo. This is your reading. All right. What is the guidance and messages? What is the guidance and messages for Virgo for the month of July? Okay. We've got Messenger of Air. Ten of Water. Three of Earth. Two of Earth. And Nine of Air. Okay. So Virgo, your first card is the Messenger of Air. This is you thinking about your situation at this time and if you need to make some kind of adjustment. adjustment in the way that you're doing things right now? Do you need to relook at maybe your relationship with a significant other or your relationship with a work environment and make some decisions around if you're going to continue to do things the way you've been doing it, or do you make a change? Do you do things differently? We have the Ten of Water. You know that you want to have peace and serenity. You want to have abundance. And so that's also why you're trying to figure out if you should continue to do things the way you've been doing or make a shift or make a change so that you can have these things that you're wanting. We have the Three of Earth. What you may not realize is that you may be doing too much. You may be trying to do everything, and you may need to pass on some of the work to others. Create more of a teamwork environment so that you can have more of the peace and serenity that you may be seeking. Or if this is a love relationship, it's about you not doing everything, because a relationship takes two people to be able to work together, to compromise. And it's important to keep that in mind. It's a team effort. The challenge for you, we have the Two of Earth. The challenge for you is that you're trying to figure out how you can have what you truly want. To be able to have maybe a work-life balance. Because you want to have the time to do the things you would like, but you also know that you have to put in a lot of work and effort. And so the challenge is, how do I create that? How do I make that happen? And again, with a love relationship, it's like, how do I get my partner on board? How do we share this relationship instead of me doing everything? And you're having a challenge with how to make that work. And you may need to make a decision. You may need to decide to look at how to let go of some of the work, some of the effort that you're putting in, and maybe share it. Maybe there's co-workers who can take some of the work, take some of that weight. And maybe your significant other can share maybe some of the work in your home, or communicate with your partner that you need them to be an active participant in this relationship a little bit more than they have been. We have the Nine of Air. In your advice potential outcome, it's about you being easy with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself in terms of thinking you have to do everything yourself. You don't have to carry the whole weight on your shoulders. And if you allow yourself to release some of that weight, some of that burden, then you can create that balance that you're seeking. And so you may need to look at how you're doing things. You may need to rethink how you're doing things, because you truly want to have that balance in your life. Let's see what additional guidance there is. What is the guidance and messages for Virgo? What is the additional guidance and messages for Virgo for July 2020? Additional guidance and messages for Virgo for July 2020. Additional guidance and messages for Virgo. We have Camel, and it says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenge before you. This is about trusting and knowing that you have all the things you need to take whatever steps you want to accomplish whatever goal it is you're wanting to accomplish, which at this time can be that abundance or the serenity, the peace, the joy, whatever you're seeking, maybe that work-life balance or more of a balance in your relationship. You have all the tools you need to be able to ask for what you're truly wanting. We have dog, and it says your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So it's about you standing for yourself. Instead of giving, you need to allow yourself to be open to receive. By maybe doing all the work and not stating that you need some support, you're not allowing yourself to be able to create the balance that you're seeking. You have to be able to look after yourself as well, not just everybody else. We have polar bear, and it says stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. So again, express yourself. Say what you want, speak your truth. If you're wanting in your relationship to have more of a give and take, then express yourself. If you want your partner to do a little bit more of this or whatever it is, say it and ask for it. If you find that you're overworking and you're taking on more of the burden, speak to whoever you need to see if you can't share the work so that you can have that work-life balance. Maybe sometimes in your work environment, they see that you always do this and you always do that, and they've gotten used to it because they're used to seeing you do it and you never complained. And so everybody's gotten used to, that you're always going to be there to do it. So if you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't speak your truth, then you're not going to be able to get what it is that you're truly wanting. But express yourself and see what happens. You may see that a shift or a change has occurred, or it may take some time because maybe this didn't just start happening, it's been going on for some time. And so that takes time to change people's attitudes and behaviors. We have Condor, and it says you're too enmeshed in this situation. Step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking actions. So do take a step back and really think about how you can make these changes, right? Relook at how you can create the kind of dynamic that you're wanting. Be clear in what you want. Don't just say, I want this change, but be clear. Or, don't just say you don't want to do this anymore, but be clear in exactly what you may want or what you're wanting to see. Maybe you need to take a step back and really look at the people around you and, first give gratitude for where you are and who you have in your life, maybe your significant partner, your job, and then see, well, what things would I want to change? How do I want to see things going forward? Look at all of that and then see how you can start to put that forth by speaking your mind and expressing what it is that you're truly wanting. So Virgo, that is your reading for July, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.